What's up, Spence fans? This has been a pretty funny process, but I knew you dudes forgot about sparring partner. I know you forgot all about that one. We didn't even pull out the sparring partner card. That was Bud's sparring partner, and Travion Crawford's cousin. He was telling people that Spence was gonna back out of the fight and how he was getting done up in sparring. You can go look up that research that yourself. It's on his Facebook. We had to pull that one out on you. I got these dudes in my comments telling me how, he's, better fundamentals, and just, you're basically echo chambering me in the comment section, dude. I just thought it was funny. And I didn't even want to pull that one out, but that was a quick, easy one. When that occurred, none of us understood why PBC would put that footage out and then remove it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then we later found out that he pulled out the fight. But you guys are over here talking about breaking people's eyes and stuff like that. Sparring partner got your dude's eye. So, I thought that one would be a little funny to just pull out on you dudes. I control a little bit too, Yeah, it's all fun and games, though. I don't know what to say. So I think you guys got a little pumped up because Errol Spence finally showed his face. It's just an old school tactic where the A side makes the B side or the other opponent do the promoting, the front loading and things like that, And plus, we know, and you can tell by the pictures, Spence, he's not as in shape as Terrence Crawford. We just keep it a buck on this channel. We know who takes care of who better. We know who takes the sport more seriously, has better discipline, things like that. You're looking at Crawford. He already has like an 8-pack. Errol Spence, he still has that pudge there. I'm looking at him in that Dallas football uniform. Talking about the Dallas Cowboys, that's a whole different subject that we could get on. But it's just something in the water in Dallas. I don't know what it is. I just don't understand it. But you can tell someone who's from Texas, just the way they carry themselves and things. But, again, he don't look like he's really in fight shape. That's neither here nor there. He's going to be in shape come fight night. We're not trying to really take too many shots on that, but you can clearly see Bud clearly is carrying the promotion because he's been the one that's been doing what you're supposed to. Errol Spence, again, you can just see that pudge around his stomach. But again, we'll know he'll be fine-tuned and ready on fight night, but I just don't think it matters. It's styles that makes fights. Again, Kell Brook had an easier time with Sean Porter. Kell Brook seemed to be more strong and could bully Sean. Errol Spence, like we said, he's not really a tough guy in that ring until he has dudes chopped down. That's where you really see the volume and things like that. But also, this is just a different fight altogether. You're finally fighting a guy who won. Not only can make you pay for your mistakes, something you've not had to worry about too much over the span of your career. Against Sean Porter, you're making a ton of mistakes, all kinds of bad habits. It's on film too, guys. So I mean, I don't understand what the outrage is for. We're literally just showing you film clips and showing you evidence and proof of what's there right in front of your face. But Kell Brook, even Ugas fights, just mistakes. Go look at the Danny Garcia fight. I wish I did have enough time where I could actually make some new ones and just point this stuff out to you. We'll show you all the body punches that Danny Garcia was even landing on Spence, dude. I'm trying to tell you guys. Spence is going to need a lot of things to go right in his favor to win this fight. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that I see him having credit or getting credit for is when he does volume punch. The punch that man's going to be pushing that button regardless if they're landing clean or not. They did it against Sean Porter, and they're also blatantly not counting Sean Porter punches that he was landing on Errol Spence. I believe the punch stat said that Porter only landed like 170. He actually landed closer to 200, if not more. And Errol Spence's face, which was all busted up after the fight, was proof of that. But I'm thinking I might do a film study. I'm not sure though. A more up to date one. The Ugas fight is really tasty, guys. I mean, there's clips and sequences in the fight where Ugas is actually landing like 5 consecutive right hands on Errol Spence. You know, there's some pretty crazy moments in that fight, you know, and it just goes more off the theme that what we're trying to tell you, man. They moved this guy specifically the way they did for a reason. This is what I'm trying to tell you. And Crawford was never in the script, guys. Crawford literally had to write himself in the script, and now he's here. You know, they tried to popularity contest and PR and politic Crawford out of the way, and he's still here. You know, and you're getting your best payday off of Crawford. Let's just be honest. Sean Porter got his. Danny Garcia would have got his if he would have actually negotiated. He had a base $3 million offer, guys. You got to understand how good that is, especially for a guy like Danny Garcia. They tried to get him to Madison Square Garden, which ain't that far from Philly. It's like a 3-hour drive. You understand? It would have worked out nicely for Danny Garcia, but he didn't want to do that. He wanted to go fight in Carson, California, where nobody knew who he was, and he wanted to fight Granados. You understand? His understudy, you know what I'm saying? Because Danny Garcia himself is just a premium Granados, you know. But we've already got on that subject too. You know, Danny Garcia is a bricklayer at the welterweight division. You know, Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, and Danny Garcia combined don't have the title defenses that Terrence Crawford has. You know what I'm saying? And again, you guys want to brag about Granados and these dudes that these guys were poaching off of. Formella, again, never beat a top 20 opponent. Who else did these guys fight? My one dude, you know, we could pick these resumes apart, but the bottom line is this. Again, Keith Thurman, these dudes, like, you guys cannot use them. These dudes have to form up like Voltron to validate each other. Terrence Crawford ain't gonna need these dudes to validate him. He's gonna beat Errol Spence, and he's not gonna get full credit for this fight. That's just how this is gonna happen. I appreciate you guys coming to the channel. I appreciate you guys giving your opinions and your critiques. That's fine. It's okay, you know. I'm having just a little bit of fun showing you sparring partner doing Spence up, you know, but this is Tim Duncan of welterweights. This is Mr. Fundamental Errol Spence. I think you guys are going to be in for a rude awakening. You know, hopefully Errol Spence doesn't pull out of this fight like he did versus Manny, you know, especially if he's having trouble with the weight. I don't want to hear any excuses. You've been in car wrecks, you know, your eye got messed up, you know. I don't want to see any of this nonsense occur. Make it to fight night. You understand? We still got to worry about that. Don't start getting cold feet. You know what I'm saying? Just take it like a man. Show up to the fight. Get your paycheck. You understand? Hopefully it's not stipend, how Al Heyman is used to paying you. Hopefully you get an actual check and you get some money. Okay, we will talk to you Spence fans later. I just wanted to say good night to you guys. We may have more on the horizon. Keep trolling me. Keep poon jabbing me like Errol Spence, you understand, with that little weak jab that he has. You know, we might hit you with some real stuff like we've been doing. You guys have a good night. God bless. We'll talk to you later. Bye.